Hello, everybody, and welcome to Concordia University Chicago here in Geisman Gymnasium. It's homecoming weekend here at CUC, so lots of activities going on all weekend here on campus. My name is Peter Borkowski, and I'll be on the call with you today for today's exciting matchup between the Cougars of CUC and the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. As we hit the home stretch of this 2021 season, conference wins and games are becoming more important than ever, much like today's matchup between these two MAC conference participants. For the Cougars, they sit at 8-13 on the season after last night's 3-0 loss to the Raiders of MSOE. In the conference, they now sit at 1-7. But much of the games they have left to play this season are indeed conference games, so if they're going to make up some ground in those conference standings at which they currently sit 12th, now is the time to do it. On the Wisconsin Lutheran side of the ball, they currently sit at 6th place in the NAC conference with a record of 7-10 overall, but a very, very good-looking conference record of 4-2. In their last game, the Warriors played Rockford last night, in which they won 3-0. In addition, the Warriors are not done after their matchup with the Cougars today. They will travel to Illinois Institute of Technology.
As part of homecoming weekend here at Concordia, Chicago, we are going to have another senior presentation prior to today's match. Unlike last night, this one will be a recognition of the 5 players that were seniors in the class of 2020, and we would like to recognize the contributions that they have made to the Cougar women's volleyball program. We begin with Alexa Lomatini and Elena Dellert. Alexa has been an incredibly important member of our team and culture. She is strong, independent, smart, hardworking, honest, and a fierce friend and teammate. When I think of Alexa, I will always be proud that I was with a member of our Concordia Chicago family. Her impact was felt far beyond the court. She was a leader and inspiration to everyone on the team through leading by example. When I think of Elena, I will always remember our conversations about life and our team. She was always insightful and always gave constructive feedback. Her career was cut short by both COVID and injury, but she never let that stop her from making an important impact. Thank you for being you and helping us build this program. Alexa Lomatini, Elena Dellert. Next is Sam Hauser, escorted by her mom, Sandy Eger. Sam was such a hard worker and never let an opportunity pass to take the opportunity to get better. She always led by example, and her example was always work as hard as you can and be there for your team. I will always remember Sam both the first time I met her at a tournament in Indianapolis and when I saw her basketball game in Fort Wayne. It says so much about a player to see how teammates, friends, and coaches interact with you. And she was a picture of who we wanted as a part of our team. Thank you for being you and helping us build this program. Sam Hauser. Next is Julia Spitelli, escorted by her mom, Anne. Julia was such an impact for us both on and off the court. She was a hard worker and reliable attacker for us each of her 3 years, and another player that was just a hard worker and fierce teammate. Jen was one of the most important players I've had the pleasure to coach here at Concordia, Chicago. She was by far the most liked player we've ever had. Her on and off court presence was unrivaled. The consummate worker, she far exceeded expectations. I will always remember Jen's smile and her serve, but mostly her smile. She was the first to pick up a teammate, and she was incredible in the classroom. All of what we are today is about recruiting players who have the same focus and character that Jen had for us all 4 years. Thank you for being you and helping us build this program. Jen Livesey. Cougar fans, how about a great big final round of applause for our entire group here, not to mention their families who supported them through all 4 years of their college experience. We wish you the best of luck and God's richest blessings in your future endeavors.
Well, as you just heard, honoring the 5 2021 seniors whose season last year unfortunately got cut short due to COVID.
Please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America, the men and women in our military, and our first responders with the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Geisler Gymnasium for today's Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference women's volleyball match between the Warriors of Wisconsin Lutheran College and the Cougars of Concordia University, Chicago. Let's meet the starters first for our visitors from Milwaukee, the Warriors. The libero is junior number 2, Ali Goba. Junior middle hitter number 6, Rebecca Chavez. Senior outside hitter number 8, Carly Hoyer. Junior setter number 12, Emily Sarlis. Junior outside hitter number 13, Jenna Sharon. Freshman opposite side hitter number 22, Grace Fry. And freshman middle hitter number 23, Amara Mathai. The assistant coaches are Brianna Liskowski, Sammy Riley, and Stephanie Schultz. And the head coach of the Warriors is Jenny Voss. And now, here are the starters for your Concordia Chicago Cougars.
Well, there you go. Your starters for this afternoon's matchup. Once again, let's run through it. Wisconsin Lutheran, starting for them, number 2, Ali Goba. Number 6, Rebecca Chavez. Number 8, Carly Hoyer. Number 12, Emily Sarles. Number 13, Jenna Sharon. Number 22, Grace Fry. And number 23, Amara Mathai. Their head coach is Jenny Lee Voss in her 5th season with the team, and she's assisted by Brianna Laskowski, Sammy Riley, and Stephanie Scholes. On the Cougar side of the court, Julia Beers, number 4, Isabel Vernango, number 7, Alyssa Henline, number 9, Grace Haywood, number 12, Katie Stonich, number 18, Chloe Martin, number 24, and number 29, Michaela Perino. Their head coach is Troy Campbell in his 7th season with the team, and he is assisted by G.A. Ashlyn Smith. Action about to get underway here in Geisman Gymnasium between the Warriors and the Cougars women volleyball team. Emily Sarles will start the match by serving for the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. Her serve is up. And that was number 8 for the Warriors, Carly Hoyer. Cougars almost got a hand on that ball, but not quite touched the hardwood before they were able to get it back up. Point for the Warriors. They take the first point of the match. Stonich will send it over from the back. And that'll be a point for the Cougars. Number 6, Rebecca Chavez, spiked that right into the net. Cougars make some substitutions. Julia Beers coming out. Michaela Perino coming out. Coming in, number 1, Alex Clausen, who is going back to serve. And number 24, excuse me. Oh. And that'll be a point for the Cougars. Clausen will serve again for the Cougars as they look to build on this newly found lead. Her serve is up and it is over. Warriors able to play it though. And that'll be a point for the Cougars. That was number 12 for the Warriors. Emily Sarles just kind of ran towards the ball, did not make a play on it. Don't know if that was some miscommunication on the Warriors' part. And a nice block up front by both Martin and Vernango, and that'll lead to a Cougar point. Warriors looked a little afraid after that block up front by Vernango and Martin. Weren't able to adjust to it, and that leads to a Cougar point. They now lead 4-1 in set 1. And a little too much on that hit from number 22, Grace Fry of the Warriors. It'll be another Cougar point. Their lead expands to 4 in the first set. Clausen to serve once again for the Cougars. Her serve is over. Warriors able to play this though. And they will stop the bleeding as they get their second point of the match. So Cougars started the match down 1-0, went on a 5-point run to build a 5-1 lead, and the Warriors are able to get their second point of the match to stop the Cougars' run. So Kylie Nabasic back to serve for the Warriors. She comes into the game. Beers, a nice play to keep it up. And that one is out. It'll be a Cougars point. They now lead 6-2. Eve Dickin comes into the game for the Cougars as number 18, Katie Stonage, goes to the bench to take a bit of a breather. Isabel Vernango now serving for the Cougars. She has 32 service aces on the year. That is first on the team. She will not get one there, but nice play by the Cougars to keep it alive. And that'll be a Cougars point. Excellent play by the Cougars to curb that Warrior attack. It looked like it was going to be a Warrior point. And the Warriors taking a quick timeout as they find themselves in a 7-2 hole early in set one. Alyssa Henline and Chloe Martin have the Cougars 2 kills so far in the match, while Carly Hoyer getting it done for the Warriors. She has both of their points accredited to both of her kills. Alex Clausen starting the match off. She got a service ace. That'll add to her season total of 21 coming into the game. She's now at 22. Something to keep an eye on. The Warriors already at 4 errors in this set. They're going to need to clean up their play if they want to get back into this one, as thus far in set one it has been all Cougars as they have built a commanding 5-point lead, 7-2. Cougars have a hitting percentage right now of .400 compared to the Warriors' hitting percentage of -250. You see the Warriors are still in their huddle. They're coming out of it just after the timeout buzzer went off. Head coach Jeneline Voss trying to calm her team down, see if they can get rid of some of these errors and get back in this game before things really get out of hand for them, as Isabel Vernango will now serve for the Cougars. And the Warriors will get their 3rd point of the match. Hit off the hands of the Cougars at front of the net. Took a weird bounce and no other Cougar on the court could get a hand on it. As number 6, Rebecca Chavez serves for the Warriors. Martin, a powerful hit, and it'll lead to a point. Warriors were able to pop it back up, but it went right into the net and died straight down. That'll be a Cougar point as they rebuild their 5-point lead, 8-3 on the match in set one. Alyssa Henline now goes back to serve for the Cougars. Her serve is up and over. Warriors able to play it. And it'll hit the bottom of the net. That'll be another Cougars point. Their lead is now up to 6, their biggest lead of the night. See if they can grow it even more as Henline goes back to serve her 2nd straight. Warriors able to play it. Nice block up front by the Warriors, but Cougars able to play it. So that was a nice play there from Chloe Martin to keep the Cougars' hopes alive a little longer. But eventually the ball went out of play. Cougars were not able to get a hold on it. That'll be a Warrior point as it is now 9 serving 4. Dayton Pye serving for the Warriors. A little floater from Eve Dickin. Nice play by Julia Beers from the Cougars. But it will not matter in the long run as the Warriors get the point. Beers, a nice one-handed dive to get that ball back over. But Warriors are able to capitalize on her out of position, get the point in the end. It's now 9 serving 5 as Pye gets set to serve again. That was Joy Greco, excuse me. A little too much on that hit as it was out of bounds. Another point towards the Warriors, who've now closed this gap to only 3 points. It was a 6-point lead just a little bit ago. They've gotten it down to 3. See if they can close it even more. Back line attack from Henline. Warriors able to play it. Nice save there by Henline to keep it up for the Cougars. Dickens sends it over. And the Warriors get the point. So coming out of the timeout, Warriors have looked like a much different team as they've now closed this gap to only 2 points. They're going on a bit of a run here. Cougars need to slow it down if they want to keep their lead. Vernango sends it over, and that'll get her the point. You see that a lot from Isabel Vernango. She's a very dangerous assist threat. She leads the team with 691, is second in the NAC in assists per set. Sometimes she looks like she's going to set up another player, and instead she'll just send it over the net. We saw her do it there, and a lot of times we saw it again. She got a point for the Cougar. And the Warriors not able to get a hand on that one. That was number 23, Amara Mathai. Jumped up to go for the ball, just kind of missed it. Ended up in the net. That was a Cougar point. It's number 4, Julia Beers. Now gets set to serve for the Cougars. Her serve is over. Warriors got to play it. And that was a nice play from number 13, Jenna Sharon. A little tip in, put that ball in no man's land. Beers, admirable effort, almost got to it. Not close enough though. That'll be a Warrior point. It's now 11-8 Cougars. And a powerful hit from number 8, Joy Greco of the Cougars. Sent that right into the hands of the 2 Warrior blockers. Ball died straight down as Greco gets the point for the Cougars. That'll be a kill under her name. Greco had a very, very nice night last night against the MSOE Raiders. Led the team in kills. Not enough, though, as the Cougars still fell to the Raiders 3-0. Bit of a free ball there for the Warriors. Vernango sends it over again, just like we saw earlier. Nice play there from Katie Stonich to keep it alive. And Isabel Vernango did her part as well. Stonich keeping it alive again for the Cougars. She's doing some good work here. And looks like that'll be a Cougar point. Some great plays on the Cougars defense to keep the ball up. A lot of tacks look like it should have ended up as a Warrior point. Multiple Cougars though. Katie Stonich, Isabel Vernango doing their part, keeping the ball up. And Stonich will get a service ace on that. As her serve to Jenna Sharon of the Warriors. Sharon hit that one right out of bounds. Cougar point. They now lead 14-8. Stonich is the 3rd Cougar to have a service ace in this game, along with Alyssa Henline and Alex Clausen. And the Cougars will get another one. As they now lead 15-8. And the Warriors have to take another timeout as their deficit is now at 7. So we saw earlier in the game, Cougars build a big lead over the Warriors. Warriors take a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, they look like a much better team, closed the gap to about 2 points. But now we see the Cougars starting to pull away again, up by 7, as they are 10 points away from claiming set 1 in a pivotal conference matchup with the Warriors of Wisconsin Lutheran. 3 different Cougars have service aces already. Alex Clausen has 1, Alyssa Henline has 1. Katie Stonich has 2 under her name from that last series alone. So Cougars getting it done with the serves towards the Warriors. The Warriors do have 3 players with multi-kills so far. Samara Mathai has 2, Jenna Sharon has 2, and Carly Hoyer has 2. So we get set. We see again Cougars come out before the timeout buzzer goes off. Warriors still in their huddle, talking things over as they find themselves in a very similar position to the last timeout they took earlier in the set. So we're back. Katie Stonich gets set to serve. See if they could build this 7-point lead or if the Warriors can start their comeback. Great play by Beers, and it'll lead to a point. A fantastic play from the Cougars libero, Julia Beers. A very, very hard hit from number 8 of the Warriors, Carly Hoyer. Beers, perfect placement, sent that ball right back over. Allie Goba could not get enough on it as she knocked it out of bounds, led to a Cougar point. Hoyer tried it again. Cougars stopped her again. And that'll be a Warriors point. Their blockers getting it done up front. They're calling that a ball handling error on Isabel Vernango of the Cougars, which led to the Warriors point. Speaking of, Vernango sent it over. Great block up front by Michaela Perino. And now Vernango gets a block of her own. And this one will lead to a Cougars point as their lead builds to 8. A lot of energy coming from the Cougars bench. Very excited to see this team up big after last night's 3-0 loss against the MSOE Raiders. A win would be huge for the Cougars' confidence right now, but that one will go out. That serve came from Grace Haywood of the Cougars. So the Warriors now take possession of the ball. It'll be Emily Sarles to serve for the Warriors. Nice play there by Stonage to keep it up. And Perino, a little too much sauce on that hit, sends it out of bounds. It'll be another Warriors point. They cut the deficit down to 6. See if they can cut it even more. Or if the Cougars can start their own run to close out set 1. Henline a hit over. Jenna Sharon able to keep it up, though, as it's back on the Cougar side. Great block up front by the Warriors. Cougars able to keep it up, though. This one will come from Grace Haywood. Goba able to play it, though. And the Warriors earn the point. That would cut the deficit even more. It's now at 5. So a bit similar to the last time out, we saw Warriors come out, look invigorated, but this one will go out. That'll be point number 18 for the Cougars. They're 7 away from earning the set 1 victory. So the Warriors come out of the timeout, play a lot better than they did going into the timeout, close the deficit. But now let's see if the Cougars can replicate their own pattern and build another big lead up. And that'll be another Cougars point. Came off the serve from Alex Clausen. Allie Goba of the Warriors got a hand on it. No one else touched it, though, as it went under the net. Hard hit up by Stonage, kept it alive. Vernango sent a free hit over. A nice play up front by Martin and Vernango. They get another block there. Got their hands on it, made it easier for Clausen to play. And that'll be a Cougars point. Went off the hands of the Warriors up front blockers and went out of bounds on the Cougar side of the court. That'll be a Cougar point. They now lead 20-12 as their lead is back up to 8. Clausen's serve is over again. Nice play there by Stonage to keep it alive longer, but Alex Clausen could not get to it. Speaking of Clausen subbing out of the game along with Michaela Perino, Julia Beers coming in. The serve from the basic. And that'll be Chloe Martin for the Cougars. Sent that one sent that one from the side to side. Played the horizontal game. Eve Dickin comes into the game now for the Cougars as Isabel Vernango gets set to serve. Nice play there by Goba, but it'll be out. Cougars knew that one was out for quite a bit. Didn't even try to play it. It's now 22-13 in favor of the Cougars. Their lead is back up to 9. They're now 3 points away from earning a set 1 victory as Renango's serve is up and over. And she sneaks it in under the line. That'll be a service ace for Isabel Renango. Warriors thought it was out, did not even try to make a play on it. Renango snuck it in under the out-of-bounds line. Warriors do make a play on this one, though. And a powerful hit from number 13, Jenna Sharon of the Warriors, earns them the point. They cut the deficit back down to 9. They're going to need to go on a big run here if they want to get back in the set, as the Cougars only need 2 points to win it. As Rebecca Chavez serves, will lead to a service ace. Cougars hit it right out of bounds. Chavez gets to serve again. Deficit at 8 for the Warriors. Need to go on a big run here. Not going to happen like that, though, as Chavez hits it into the net. Joy Greco comes into the game for Grace Haywood. Cougars need 1 point to win the set as Alyssa Henline gets set to serve. It is over. Good serve. Softly hit over by Emma Sarles. And that'll be the Cougars' point as they take set 1, 25-15. Went off the hand of the Warriors blocker. We're back here in Geisman Gymnasium. Cougars take set 1, 25-15. As we get set for set number 2, Cougars leading the match 1-0. Warriors come away from set 1 with 5 errors in their name. They cleaned things up. They had 4 very early on in the set. Only had 1 the rest of the set, though. So that number is a little skewed by their early set results. Cougars come away with 3 errors of their own. Hitting percentage is .276 for the Cougars and .125 for the Warriors. But the big difference right now, Cougars 7 service aces in their names. Alex Clausen with 2, Isabel Renango with 2, Katie Stonich, with 2, Alyssa Henline with 1. So they're getting it done on the serves. They are 5th in the NAC in service aces per set. On the Warrior side, they only have 1 service ace. That came from Rebecca Chavez. So we get set for set 2. Warriors hoping for a different result after losing set 1 by 10 points. Cougars have one conference victory on the year. That came against Rockford University September 21st here in Geisman Gymnasium. Meanwhile, the Warriors have 4 conference wins in their name compared to 2 conference losses. So kind of opposite ends of the spectrum on the conference department, but right now Cougars have looked like the better team tonight. And Martin's hit, a powerful hit out of bounds though. So Warriors strike first in set 1. Strike first in set 2. They struck first in set 1 as well. Cougars still came away with the set victory though. Kylie Nabasic will serve for the Warriors, who hope for a different, and it hits the net. Chloe Martin of the Cougars was not able to react quick enough. She was going back as if it was going to be over the net, then it just tipped off the top and kind of died straight down. A little lucky break there for the Warriors. But the Cougars get their own point. That was Isabel Vernango sending one over. Warriors not able to get under it enough, sent it under the net. Led to a Cougars point. As Vernango gets set to serve now after getting the kill for the Cougars. Nice play there by Goba to keep it up. A powerful hit from number 13 of the Warriors, Jenna Sharon. Rode the net for a little bit, ended up going out. So it'll be a Cougars point as they tie up set 2 at 2. Vernango, her second straight serve. Nice play there by Julia Beers to curb the attack. Warriors now set. They get it there though. That was number 6, Rebecca Chavez. So nice play from Beers to keep it alive a little longer for the Cougars. Warriors eventually do get the point though. Chavez now goes back to serve. She was accredited with the kill on the last play. Henline sends it over. Warriors able to play it though. And that came from number 22, Grace Fry. Her hit the top of the net, spun around for a little bit, and then touched right inside the out-of-bounds line. Line judge says it was in, so it'll be a Warriors point as they now lead set 2, 4-2. Haywood, a softly hit ball over. And that was Jenna Sharon. So we're seeing a very different Warriors team out of the gate in set 2. They now lead it 5-2 early on. Their hitting percentage at .400. Vastly different from their 125 mark as set 1 as they earn another point. Cougars hit that ball into the net. Coach Troy Campbell calling a timeout for the Cougars once to get his team settled down, figured out before things get a little too out of hand. We're going to take a quick break and be back with you at the end of this timeout. So timeout about to end for the Cougars. Just a couple seconds left. Saw Ashlyn Smith The grad assistant for the Cougars talking to the team. He was in the middle of the circle. Head coach Troy Campbell took a few players aside to talk with them, get things figured out. We saw the Warriors stay in their timeout longer than the Cougars, even though the Cougars were the one to call the timeout. Every timeout thus far tonight, Warriors have stayed in longer than the Cougars, so they like to talk things over a little bit more. Though, to be fair, in that set one, there was not much to talk over for the Cougars. They won by 10 points. Chloe Martin sends it over. Haywood sends it up. Vernango the setup. And it's out off the Warriors' hands. A powerful hit from Alyssa Henline. Went off the blocker's hands. Henline leads the Cougars team in kills at 218 coming into today's matchup. She cuts the deficit down to 3 for the Cougars. And that was a powerful hit from number 13 of the Warriors, Jenna Sharon. Went off Chloe Martin's hands from the Cougars and went out. Dayton Pye, set to serve now for the Warriors. She's got 3 digs on the night under her name. Nice hit there from Dickin. Warriors able to play it though. It's back on the Cougar side. Nice play there by Beers, kept it up. We saw a line judge's flag go up. Not sure what that was about. Cougars earned the point in the end.
The server is number 4, Julia Beers.
Beers, she had a nice play in that last series to keep things alive for the Cougars. Hit a ball that was a little over her head. She'll set to serve now. Eve Dickin accredited with the last kill for the Cougars. Vernango sets up. That one's Greco. Nice play by Goba to keep things alive. Perino just kind of sends that ball over. Warriors able to play it. Vernango, another setup. And that one will come from Eve Dickin. She'll get another kill under her name. That makes 2 straight for Eve Dickin of the Cougars. Nice setup by Isabel Vernango. She's now got 8 assists on the match. She leads the team in assists with 691 coming into the game. So she's 1 assist away today from hitting that 700 mark on the season. Warriors earned the point as the serve from the Cougars went out of play. Jenna Sharon serving now for the Warriors. They lead by 3. They lead by 2 now as Sharon's serve goes into the net. Cougars get set to serve themselves. Katie Stonich coming in. Eve Dickin going out. Dickin leaves with 3 kills under her name. That's tied for the team lead with 3 other players on the Cougars. So Cougars spreading the love today in the attack department. Great play there by Stonich to keep things alive. Vernango and Henline both go for it. Get it back to Beers, who sends a free ball over. Vernango sends it over, and she'll get the kill for the Cougars. Makes it a 1-point game in favor of the Warriors. We've seen that before tonight from Vernango. Looks like she's going to set up an assist. She just ends up popping it over. Kind of throws everybody off. It's been working so far for her tonight. That was her 3rd kill of the day. Ties her for the team lead. Joy Greco, powerful hit. Warriors able to block it. Julia Beers keeps it up. Cougars get the point. Great play there by Beers to send the quick block up for the Cougars to play. Michaela Perino accredited with that kill. That's her 1st of the day. Carly Hoyer will give the Warriors the lead back 9-8. Hit a ball, did the classic hit the ball where nobody was, and what do you know, it scored a point for them. We'll score a point for the Cougars, though, on that serve, out of play. We're tied at 9 apiece now. Grace Haywood coming in for Joy Greco. Haywood will serve for the Cougars. She got 2 balls sent her way from the handlers on the side of the court. A little miscommunication there between the handlers. She gets set to serve now. It is over. Warriors able to play it though. And a big block up front. Michaela Perino, the 6-foot senior from De Pere, Wisconsin. Got all of that block. Isabel Vernango was there too to help out a little if needed. As Haywood gets set to serve again, Cougars now have a 10-9 lead after that huge block from Michaela Perino. Vernango, nice play to keep it up for the Cougars. Henline sends it, but a good block up front from a combination of Emily Sarles and Rebecca Chavez. And that'll lead to a Warrior point. Dayton Pye comes out of the game for the Warriors as Emily Sarles gets set to serve. Stonitz pops it up. Vernango sends it over. They are able to keep it alive, though, as that little trick play Vernango likes to pull out every once in a while. And a huge hit from Michaela Perino. A powerful strike. You could feel that one in the stands. It'll earn the Cougars the point. Perino and Beers coming out of the game. Alex Clausen comes in. She'll serve now for the Cougars, who have a 1-point lead back in their favor. Perino has 2 kills in her name, though. She also has a solo block and a block assist, so doing some good work up front for the Cougars. As is Chloe Martin. Some nice plays there to keep the ball alive. Henline sends the free ball over. A powerful hit from Hoyer. Oh, what a play by Goba to keep it alive. And they're calling for hits on the Warriors. We saw GA for the Cougars, Ashton Smith, stand up and throw 4 fingers in the air towards the official. He must have got the message as he gives the Cougars the point after the Warriors touch it 4 times. Ooh, and a nice play there. Looked like Rebecca Chavez. So Michaela Perino, Alex Clausen out of the game for the Cougars. It's Beers, Haywood, and Stonich in the back. Martin, Henline, Vernango up front for the Cougars. Stonich keeps in play, but she'll hit it out. Warriors will tie the game at 12 apiece. Grace Haywood stretching out to keep the ball up. It's a powerful hit from Sharon. Cougars able to keep it alive. Vernango gets a hand on it to keep it alive. Well, backwards hit from Haywood. And Henline. Didn't really look like that was what she wanted. Just kind of threw a hand up and sent the ball over, but it earned them a point. No Warrior in the vicinity of the ball. So maybe not what Henline exactly planned, but it worked out in the end. Earned the Cougars the point. They lead 13-12 now. Oh, and a powerful hit from number 22, Grace Fry. That'll give the Warriors the point. They'll tie the game back up. Very back and forth right now. A lot of 1-point leads, a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties as we sit at 13 apiece here in set 2. Cougars lead the match 1-0. Looking for a win after last night's loss to MSOE. And that helps out. That'll be Alyssa Henline again. She'll go back to serve as Joy Greco comes in the game for Grace Haywood. So Henline, who just got the kill, she now has 6 on the night to add to her team lead. She'll send the serve over. Warriors able to play it. Great play there by Beers to keep it up. Beers hit 1,000 career digs the other night, and that's exactly why, as that'll go out off the Warriors. Overpowered the ball there, sent it out of bounds. So Cougars get a multi-point lead, which no one has had in a bit. There's a nice play there by Nabasic to keep it alive. And that'll be 4 touches on the Warriors. It's the second time we've seen that from the Warriors in this set. Maybe need to get the communication going a little better as they now find themselves in a 3-point hole against the Cougars. And Sharon sent that one out. And a timeout from the Warriors. Cougars build themselves a 4-point lead in set 2. As I stated at the top of the broadcast, it is homecoming weekend here in Concordia University, Chicago. All 3 days of this weekend, we got some Cougar action. Last night, as I've stated, the women's volleyball team played MSOE here in Geisman Gymnasium, lost 3-0. Today is a busy day for the Cougars all around. Both the men's and women's cross-country team are at Augustana College in Rock Island, Illinois. Men's soccer is currently playing Wisconsin Lutheran. The Cougars are up 3-0 in the second half. There's obviously this game going on here. Cougars up 1-0, lead set 2, 17-13. The big event of the day, though, is the homecoming football game here at Concordia. The Lakeland Muskies are coming down for a 2:15 matchup with the Cougars at Concordia Stadium. And the weekend will close out tomorrow. The women's soccer team plays Wisconsin Lutheran at 12 o'clock here at Concordia. So athletic events all around today. Lots of things to do, lots of things to see on this homecoming weekend for the Cougars. And the Warriors come out of the timeout with a point. They cut that deficit back down to 3. Dayton Pye goes back to serve now for the Warriors. They're looking to win set 2, tie things up in the match, try to avoid that 2-0 hole the Cougars are looking to build. Nice job up front for the Warriors. And a little too much on that one. Vernango got a hand on it. Bounced off her hands, went out of bounds. That'll be a Warriors point. Deficit now only at 2 for the Warriors as it's set 15, serving 17. Pye gets set to serve once again. Nice play there by Henline. It's still up. That was Eve Dickin doing everything in her power to keep the Cougars alive. Could not do enough, though, as the Warriors earn the point. They pull within 1 of the Cougars, 16 serving 17. Dayton Pye gets set to serve again. Beers pops it up. Dickin sends it over. And they'll get the point. That looked like it was number 24, Kaylee Nabasic of the Warriors. Touched the ball right before it went out. It looked like it was going out off of Dickin, but Nabasic touched it before it did. That'll be a Cougars point. They get their 2-point lead back, 18-16 in their favor. Beers' serve. It is over. But Goba's hit into the net. Awkward positioning there up front for the Warriors. No one could really make a play on it. Cougars now lead 19-16 as Beers gets set for her second serve. Dribbles the ball a little bit, gets set. The serve is up and over. Goba hits it up. And Henline stretched out for that one. Couldn't get under it enough. Went off the front of her knuckles. So the Warriors hanging on for life. They're down by 2. Cougars only need 6 points to win the set. Take a commanding 2-0 lead. They're calling a double hit on the Cougars. That'll be another Warriors point. They trailed by only one again. We saw them pull within one a little bit ago before the Cougars pulled away. See if the Cougars can replicate that here as they look to win set two. Nice hit there by Dickin off the front of the hands. And another up front block by the Cougars. There's Perino and Greco. And that's out off the Warriors. It'll be a Cougar point. Katie Stonich coming in. Eve Dickin going out. Perino and Greco doing some good work up front for the Cougars. Katie Stonich just comes into the game for the Cougars. She'll go back to serve. Her serve is good and over. Pye's able to get a play on it, though. Stonich! Nice little play there to keep it alive for the Cougars. Beer sends a free ball over. Avoid the 4-hit rule. Nice volley going on for both teams here. A lot of players stretching out. A lot of players diving around for that ball. And it hit the side, hit the flag, so that'll be a Warriors point. They pull back within one, 20-19. Cougars at that 20-point mark. They just need 5 to win the set. But Warriors are doing their best to make sure that does not happen. Fernango sends one over. That little trick play she likes to pull out. Warriors able to read it, though. Keep it alive. Greco, and a powerful hit is blocked by the Warriors. That was Emily Sarles and Rebecca Chavez, I believe, up front for the Warriors. Able to stop a powerful hit from Joy Greco. Nice play there by Headline to keep it alive. And it's out. That was Carly Hoyer. A little too much sauce on that hit. It'll go out of bounds. Cougars get the point. They're just 4 away from winning set 2 as Grace Haywood comes in to serve for the Cougars. Her serve is over. Warriors able to play it. A nice play there by number 12 of the Warriors, Emily Sarles. Kind of tipped it over. It looked like it was already going over. She had a little extra to it, though. Earned the Warriors the point. We're tied up at 21 apiece. Both teams need just 4 to win this set. Fernango the setup. And that'll be a double hit on the Cougars. And the Cougars will take another timeout. They're trailing 22-21 now. They led for most of that set. Not a big lead, but it was a lead. A lot of 1-point leads, a lot of ties. They now find themselves in a 1-point hole. Warriors need just 3 points to claim set 2, tie up the match at a set apiece, while the Cougars are only 4 away from winning set 2 and taking a commanding 2-0 lead over the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. We see hitting percentages trending in different directions for both teams. The Cougars' hitting percentage has dropped from 276 of the first set to 188 in the second set. Meanwhile, the Warriors had a 125 hitting percentage in set 1. They're now sitting at 150. The other thing to notice is service aces. In set 1, the Cougars had a whopping 7 service aces. This set, they only have 2. They're not getting it done on the serves in the same way they were during set 1, which is most likely contributing to this set being much closer. Remember, set 1, Cougars won 25-15. They now trail 22-21 as they look to build a 2-set lead. The serve was over. Stonich was able to play it. Henline sends it over. And a nice block there from Rebecca Chavez of the Warriors. No one was in the vicinity for the Cougars of the ball. Pretty easy point there for the Warriors, who now lead 23-21. 2 points away from winning the set. Fernango sets up. Henline tips it over. It looked like it touched. Ashlyn Smith, GA of the Cougars, is out of her seat. Troy Campbell now talking to the official. So it ended up being an out-of-bounds ball on the Cougars. Cougars really thought they got the point there. It looked pretty close to touching the ball. We see Troy Campbell talking to one of the officials, while Julia Beer is talking to the other, the captain of the team for the Cougars. Not much they can do. Not much they can do about it right now. Cougars just wanting to let their frustration known to the officials, as it looked like that ball touched the hardwood on the Warrior side. As the Warriors serve it over, they're at set point now. And is out. Some acrobatics from Grace Haywood. Kind of looking like Neo from the Matrix. She dodged out of the way of that ball, avoided touching it as it was going out of bounds. Alex Clauston now comes into the game to serve for the Cougars. They need 3 points to win the set. Warriors only need 1, and they'll get it right there. Katie Stonich cannot get to that ball. So the Warriors claim set 2, 25-22. We're tied at 1 set apiece in this match. We'll be back after a little break. Look at some stats from that second set. We're tied at 1 set apiece here in Geisman Gymnasium at Concordia University, Chicago. Cougars dominated set 1, won 25 points to 15. Much closer set 2, though, as the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors claimed it 25-22. The set was about as close as they come. Lots of ties, lots of 1-point leads and lead changes. Warriors able to pull away at the end, though, and tie up this match at a set apiece. Errors, a lot bigger factor for the Cougars in that second set. They walked away from set 1 with only 3 in their name. Set 2, though, they came away with 7, over double their set 1 production. So errors are going to need to be cleaned up a little bit for the Cougars, especially considering the squad has the 4th most errors in the NAC conference at 442. Hitting percentage, another problem for the Cougars. They were rocking a great-looking 276 hitting percentage in set 1. Set 2, that plummeted to 108. So hitting percentage needs to get back up. Errors need to go back down. Service aces, another thing for the Cougars. They had 7 in set 1. They walked away from set 2 with only 2 in their name. Warriors had a much better second set. Obviously, they won the set as compared to their set 1 result. Their hitting percentage improved from 125 in set 1 to 140 in set 2. They also tripled their total blocks from 1 in set 1 to 3 in set 2. That was a big difference as well for the Warriors. So we're get underway here in set 3. Nice play there by Grace Haywood. Chavez sends it over. Haywood, another great diving play. But that'll hit the net. And that'll be a point for the Cougars. So Cougars strike first in set 3. The first set they've scored first in is number 1, Alex Clausen, the senior from Naperville, Illinois, goes back to serve. Free ball sent over by the Warriors. Cougars able to play it. Nice block up front by the Warriors. Cougars able to keep it alive, though. Ooh, and a little awkward play there from Isabel Vernango. Had to do some acrobatics there to keep the ball alive, but her second hit sent it out of bounds. No Cougars able to get a play on it. That'll lead to a Warriors point. We're giving that a kill to Grace Fry of the Warriors. And looked like a little miscommunication there. Beers looked like she was ready to make a play on the ball, but Henline stuck a hand out, ended up hitting it out of play. Looks like Beers would have gotten a good hit on it. If she had gotten there, Henline's hand got in the way, though. That'll lead to a Warriors point. They lead 2-1 now. A nice hit there from Grace Haywood. Got some nice hang time. And that was out on the Warriors. So the Cougars tie the set up at 2. The match is tied up at 1 set apiece as Isabel Vernango goes back to serve. She's got 2 service aces on the day. That was Eve Dickin and Chloe Martin up front for the Cougars, not able to really get enough on it. Rebecca Chavez goes to serve for the Warriors now. Her serve is over. Julia Beers able to get a read on it. Hard hit from Haywood, blocked up front by the Warriors. Excuse me, that was Alyssa Henline who had the hard hit. Vernango sets up. Henline goes for the kill. She cannot get it. Beers, a nice diving and rolling play. And it'll lead to a Cougar point. Looked like the ball was out of bounds, but Warriors touched it as it was going out. Looked like if they had just let it be, it would have been a point in their favor. Instead, we're tied 3-3 here in set 3. Alyssa Henline sends the ball over, and she pins it in a corner. A beautiful service ace there from Alyssa Henline, about as pretty as they come. Warriors didn't even really make a play on it. Probably thought it was going out. It did not, though. It is now 4-3 in the Cougars' favor. They take a lead here in set 3. Vernango sets up Martin with a huge hit. Warriors able to keep it alive. Cougars get the point, though. They're calling it out. They came off a powerful strike from Grace Fry. A little too much on it, not accurate enough. As Alyssa Henline gets set to serve again. Nice play there by Jenna Sharon to keep things alive for the Warriors. And Eve Dickin will finish things off for the Cougars. Vernango set her up beautifully. And Dickin with the slam. Vernango has 15 assists now. She came in today second in the NAC in assists per set, 8.96 a set. She's a big focal point of this Cougars attack. There's the Cougars blockers up front. Chloe Martin and Joy Greco not able to corral that ball. It goes off their hands, dies down. That'll be a Cougar point as they still lead though, 6-4 as Dayton Pie gets set to serve. Beer's able to play it. Brango plays it. Good hit there from Greco off the top of the net. And a powerful hit there. Jenna Sharon. She's got 10 kills on the night now. Double digits. The first player from any team to hit the double-digit mark in the kills department. And that'll be a double hit off Eve Dickin. Dayton Pie gets set to serve now. Things tied up 6 points apiece here in set 3. The match tied up 1 set apiece. They're still able to keep it, and they are able to get it over. Some nice play there, but they're not able to stop Joy Greco's attack. So a lot of effort from the Warriors to keep that ball alive, send it back over to the Cougar side of the net. But Joy Greco finishes things off in the end for the Cougars, who now lead the set, 7 points to 6 as Julia Beers serves. And the Warrior attack will hit the net. It'll die down. It'll be another point. Cougars 8 serving Warriors 6. Spears gets set for her second straight serve. Takes her time to get set. Here comes the serve. Nice play there by Vernango to keep that little tip in alive. And Eve Dickin gets it done there for the Cougars. She now takes the team lead in kills at 7. She's rocking a .400 hitting percentage. She's having herself a very nice night. Dickin came into the match with only 1 kill on the season. She's now got 8 on the season and plenty left to go in this match. Some nice blocking up front. It was Dickin again. Some help from Michaela Perino as well. And the Warriors are going to take a timeout. So, the Cougars find themselves up 10-6 against the Warriors. It's been a much closer match after the set 1 victory of the Cougars. They won 25-15. Set 2, a lot closer between the teams. With do not know if you guys at home could hear the PA over the broadcast, but we have a final score from the men's soccer game out at Concordia Stadium. They were playing Wisconsin Lutheran College. They ended the match winning 4-0. The men's soccer team from Concordia will improve to 7-4-2, 4-2-2 in the conference. So Cougars got 1 victory over Wisconsin Lutheran today already. The women's volleyball team looking to make it 2. After the volleyball game, the homecoming weekend does not end, as we'll see the football team of the Concordia take on the Lakeland Muskies. That game will be at 2:15 p.m. at Concordia Stadium. Beers' serve is over as we resume action here in Geisman. And the Cougars pick up right where they left off. That was Perino up front for the Cougars with the block. Joy Greco was in the vicinity as well. They're giving the block to Joy Greco and Michaela Perino. And a powerful hit from Joy Greco. She pinned the corner. See a couple of Cougars on the sideline mimicking an archer's bow. I couldn't think of a better metaphor as Greco pinned that right in the corner. A beautiful hit from her. The Cougars now lead 12-6. Dickin will send it over to the Warriors, who now set up for the attack and capitalize. Warriors make it a 12-7 game, looking to climb back in this set. Got away from them a little bit. The Cougars find themselves up by 5. Greco sends a little floater over. And some miscommunication on the Warriors' part. Didn't really look like they knew who wanted to hit the ball. Ended up going into the net and dying down on the hardwood. So now Katie Stonich comes into the game for the Cougars. Have not seen her in a bit as Eve Dickin, who's got the hot hand for the Cougars. She's got a team leading 7 kills. She'll head to the bench for a bit of a break. Stonich's serve is good as the Warriors get set to play it. Henline's backline attack is curbed. And the Warriors capitalize on it. Went off the hands of some Cougars before hitting the hardwood. Beers not able to get to it quick enough. As Goba gets set to serve for the Warriors. Nice running play there by Beers to keep it alive. And a little too much on that one from the Warriors. They send it out of bounds. Grace Haywood coming in for the game. Joy Greco hitting the bench for a breather. Haywood gets set to serve. Haywood's got 10 service aces on the year. Make that 11 service aces on the year. Off the hands of some Warriors and out of play. Haywood gets set to serve again. And make it another one. She's got 12 on the season now. And the Warriors have to burn another timeout as they find themselves in an 8-point hole here in set 3. An important set because whoever wins it will take a 2-1 set lead in the match. We're going to take a quick break and be back with you at the end of the timeout. We're back here at Geisman, end of the timeout. Cougars come out of it with about a little under 10 seconds left. Warriors still talking things through. There goes the buzzer. We're going to resume set 3 action. Cougars up 16-8 in the set. It was looking close for a little bit. The Cougars have managed to pull away, though, now up by 8. They're less than 10 points away from claiming the set and taking a 2-1 set lead in the match. Grace Haywood dribbling the ball, gets set to serve for the Cougars as it'll hit the net. Haywood, that'll be her 16th service error on the year. The Warriors look to climb back in this set. And a nice block up front by the Warriors. A nice play by Beers. And a little too much on that one. I believe that was Michaela Perino who sent that one out. It was indeed Perino, attack error given to her. And Vernango sends that over, that little floater she likes. And it'll work out in the end. Cougars get the point. They're up 17-10. See some subs coming in. Chloe Martin comes in. Alex Clausen comes in to serve. So it's Stonich, Haywood, and Clausen in the back. Martin, Vernango, Henline up front. And the Cougars with the point. 18-10 now. Clausen will get set to serve again. Her serve is over. It's a little too far over as they call it out. Point Warriors. It's now 18-11. Cougars still have a comfy 7-point lead in the set, but it'll be wise for them to keep their foot on the pedal. Finish this set off before the Warriors get any kind of chance at coming back. As that'll be a service error on Kylie in the basic, of the Warriors. It'll be the Cougars' 19th point of the set as Isabel Vernango goes back to serve now. Dickin back in the game for the Cougars. She's got a team leading 7 kills, having herself a very nice afternoon as we got a good volley going on here between both teams. Henline sends it. Ooh, they're giving it to the Cougars. The Cougars earn the point there. So Cougars 20, serving Warriors 11. Vernango for her second straight serve. It is over. It's good. Warriors got to play it. And they're going to give that. They're going to give that one to the Warriors. They earn the point. It's now 20-12. Cougars got that 8-point lead. They need 5 points to win the set. Take a 2-1 lead in the match. Warriors trying to climb back and avoid that. Nice block up front on Dickens' attack, but she'll get a second chance and she'll capitalize. That'll improve. She'll retake the team lead in kills as she's now got 8. Alyssa Henline had her tied up at 7 for a little bit as the Cougars are only 4 points away from winning set 3. The basics hit a little out. Warriors able to recover, get it back to the Cougars side. Martin wound up for a huge hit on the ball. A little bit of a whiff, though. She hits it into the net. Emma Backey serving for the Warriors. I believe that's the first time we've seen her tonight for Wisconsin Lutheran. And a huge hit. That one coming from Jenna Sharon. She's been doing it all afternoon for the Warriors. She's got 13 kills, by far and away the team lead today. The next closest player is at 4. A couple players at 4, actually, for the Warriors. So she's been doing some heavy lifting, but cannot stop the Cougars, who earned their 22nd point of the match. 22-14 Cougars as Julia Beers goes back to serve now. They're just 3 points away from winning this set. Beers gets set. Her serve is up, and it's good. A little low, but it got over the net. Nice play there by Beers now with the dig. And Joy Greco finishes it off for the Cougars. Greco comes into today with the third most kills on the team, with 133. She's got 6 on the afternoon. And nice part of this Cougars attack that has been very well balanced today. See if she can do it again, and she can. Point number 24 for the Cougars. Greco, back-to-back kills. Beers will get set to serve. This will be her 3rd straight serve. It is set point for the Cougars. They lead by 10. They lead by 9 now, though. Warriors earn the point. We got a sub. Kylie Nabasic coming in. Carly Hoyer, one of the starters on the team. Greco sends it over. And a nice block up front. Wins the set for the Cougars. That was Perino and Dickin. So we get an exact copy of set 1 in the score. 25-15. Cougars win by 10. They claim set 3 and take a 2-set-to-1 lead over the Warriors. They need just one more set to win the game. Warriors got to win out the match, win set 4 and 5 if they want to claim this match as victory. We look at the stat line. The Cougars did a good job getting their errors back down. They had 3 in set 1. That jumped up to 7 in set 2, back down to 3 in set 3. Their service aces number also back up, 7 in set 1, 2 in set 2. They got that back up to 4 in set 3, and they had 3 total blocks. Michaela Perino having herself a night in that department, having herself an afternoon, 4 solo blocks and 1 assisted. She's got 4 of the Cougars. She has 4 assisted blocks. On the Warriors side of the ball, Jenna Sharon getting it done. She's got 14 kills on the night, on the afternoon. And Emily Sarles helping her out with 26 assists. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with you for some set 4 action between the CUC Cougars and the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. We're back here in Geisman Gymnasium. Cougars take set 3, 25 points to 15. They lead the match 2-1 over the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. As we get set for set 4, we're going to take a minute to mention the production team working this game. Once again, I'm Peter Borkowski on the call. Ryan McLaughlin spotting for us today. Sarah Ludwig working the scoreboard and music. Kate Johnson helping out with production. And Wyatt McLaughlin working camera. Ryan McGee was our spotter. Ryan McLaughlin working the camera as the Warriors strike first. We're led by our sports information director, CJ Sellner, who's helping us out today in the stats department. So the Warriors strike first in set 4. They're looking to get a good start here, something they really haven't had. They have struck first in every set except the last one. Haven't really been able to build a big lead up early in any set, as the Cougars tie that one up, tie the set up at 1 point apiece right now. Vernango goes back to serve for the Cougars. That was a kill by Alyssa Henline on that last set, in that last series. And that one will go into the net, and it'll be a Warrior point. So they're up 2-1 now here in set 4. Cougars win this set. They win the match 3-1. Warriors win this set. We'll be tied 2 sets apiece and have to go to a set 5. As Chavez will send it over. Vernango with the setup. And that was Dickin, tried to float it over the net horizontally, move along the net. Wasn't able to get it over enough, though. Her hit did not cross the net. And Haywood went up for that one. Not up enough, though, as her hit goes right into the net and dies out. So the Warriors find themselves up by 3 early in set 4. This is exactly the start they were looking for as they look to stay alive in this match. Cougars just 1 set victory away from a victory in the match. Dickin, another huge hit. That'll be stopped by the blockers up front for the Warriors. Grace Fry, Amara Mathai. The Cougars' next hit went out of play, so it'll be a Warriors point. They're up by 4 now. Haywood, not the best placement on that one, sent it into no man's land. Cougars not able to get there, keep it alive. A 6-1 lead now for the Warriors. But their run will be stopped by Rebecca Chavez's service error. So Cougars catch a break there, get their second point of the set. They trail by 4 in the set, though, as Alyssa Henline's serve is good. The basics hit, go backwards, and it was out. You hear Julia Beers, captain of the Cougars team, call it out. Beers this past Tuesday hit 1,000 career digs. A night to remember for her, as she's been a pivotal part of this team for a very long time. Recognized last night as part of the Cougars senior night ceremony, as she makes a nice play there to keep it alive. And Greco, about as hard a hit as you can get. Goba was able to get a hand on it, though, but not enough. As it hits the floor. Henline serve. So Cougars close the gap to 2. They were down 6-1. They've gone on a 3-point streak. Dickens hit. Nice play there by the Warriors. And that one is out off of Rebecca Chavez's hit. She's got 4 errors on the afternoon. Goba can't get under that one enough. We're tied at 6 points apiece. So the Warriors come out blazing, go up 6-1, exactly the lead they want. Now, after a service error on their part, gave the Cougars the ball. Cougars have not looked back as they now take a 7-6 lead here in set 4. 6 straight points for the Cougars. Alyssa Henline will get set to serve once again. Nice play there by Beers and a nice play there by Greco. Not enough, though. So Warriors will tie it back up. Backy to serve now. Chloe Martin. So he hammers the ball, but the blockers up front for the Warriors get it done. That one goes back for Henline. Renango sets up Martin, another hit. she'll capitalize on this one. She wanted that one back. The Warriors were able to block. She got it too. So Julie Beer is going back to serve now. And that'll go into the net. Looks like it was off of number 12, Emily Sarles of the Warriors. So Cougars get their first multi-point lead of the set. They win this set. They win the match 3-1. Warriors win the set. We're going to set 5, tied at 2 sets apiece. That was Jenna Sharon. She's been doing her part for the Warriors tonight. 15 kills on the night on 38 total attempts. She's been hitting the ball a lot. And this time it was number 23, Amara Mathai. She'll tie up the set at 9 points apiece. As Sharon goes back to serve now. It'll go over. 2 Cougars look like they hit it there. Beer's able to get it back to Henline, who free balls it over. Nice block up front by Dickin and Perino. Nice pop up there, keep things alive, and even sent it over. Nice sliding play there by Vernango. A little bit of flair to that one. Henline will send a free ball over. They keep it alive, but not legally. So 2 hit is called on the Warriors. So the Cougars retake the lead 10-9. Katie Stonich comes in now to serve. We haven't seen much of Stonich tonight. She did not have one of her better games last night. A couple of too many errors accredited to her. She's been solid for the Cougars all season, though. Is second on the team in kills at 2:03 coming into the afternoon. Warriors get the point there. We're tied at 10 points apiece in this 4th set. Stonich's dive. She thought she got it. Officials thought otherwise. Give the point to the Warriors. Stonich really thought she got under it, though. Henline. Little awkward movement there, not able to get under it. So the Warriors find themselves up by 2 now in set 4. They're looking to tie the match at 2 sets apiece. Greco will send one over. As number 8, Carly Hoyer, tried to get a piece of it. Did not get enough, though. Cougars earned the point. They trail by 1 still. They look to tie set 4 up and possibly take a lead in what could be a winning set for them in the match. And that was a beautiful hit there from the Warriors. Pinned it beautifully inside the out-of-bounds line. Stonich made an effort. Not enough, though. This will be Emily Sarles back to serve now. Stonich pops it up. Vernango does the same. Haywood will send it over. And it will be a Warriors point. They now take a 3-point lead in the set. Some good work up front for the Warriors. They're looking to stay alive in this match. It's a do-or-die set for them. A little awkward hit there from Grace Haywood. Isabel Vernango keeps it alive, though. Nice block up front to keep things alive for the Cougars. Henline will send a floater over. and out of play. It'll be another Warriors point. Troy Campbell, head coach of the Cougars, will call a timeout, as his team is now in a 4-point hole against the Warriors. We're going to take a quick break and be back and resume set 4 action. So we got about 12 seconds left in the timeout. Warriors up 15-11 on the Cougars of Concordia. Remember to join us in just a little bit. 35 minutes. We'll get kickoff for the Lakeland University versus Concordia University football game here at Concordia. Part of the homecoming weekend festivities going on here at CUC. Always an exciting time on campus. And that's going to be a point to the Cougars. Headline sent it over. Wisconsin Lutheran blockers got a hand on it, but they hit the side pin. So here we are, 15-12, still in favor of the Warriors. Cougars have possession of the ball, though. Clausen will send it over. A little awkward hit there from Sharon. Nice play there by Stonich in the back row. Henline will send it over for an attack. Stonich will keep it alive, though, as it comes back to the Cougars. Nice volley going on here from both teams. Vernango with the setup. Henline. Goba keeps it alive, though. And Haywood. What a pretty looking hit there from Grace Haywood. Earns the Cougars the point, 15-13, Warriors favor. Alex Clausen goes back to serve now. It'll be a service error on her part. That'll be number 17 for her on the season. Her first and only of the match. As Nabasic gets set to serve now for the Warriors. A low serve. Haywood able to get under it, though. Haywood will send it over off the top of Chavez. And a weird-looking play there. The ball was spinning, rotated along the net, and ended up dropping down right before going out of play. Warriors point. They're up by 4. Make that 3 now as the serve goes out. Vernango will go back, 14 serving 17. Cougars can come away with a match victory if they pull away with this set. They got to come out of this 3-point hole, though, that they find themselves in. Warriors just trying to tie the match up, and that'll be a Cougars point. So they pull within 2 now of the Warriors. Isabel Vernango going back. Nice play up there by Julia Beers. Dickin wasn't able to get the kill on that one. She's quieted down in this game after having an electric middle part of the match. Though right as I say that, she'll get the Cougars the point. Dickens got 8 kills on the afternoon. As Vernango's serve is over. Vernango, a nice play to keep it alive, though. Henline will go for the kill, but Goba's there to stop it, though. And Sharon finishes it off for the Warriors. Warriors up 18-16. Chavez will send that over. Haywood pops it up. Vernengo will set it. Henline can't finish it off. Says Emily Sarles. But the Cougars earn the point in the end as the Warrior attack is out of bounds. See head coach Troy Campbell, his 7th season with the team, communicating with this team from the side of the court. Well, popcorn going up around the net. Henline. Her attack is curbed by Nabasic. Good block up front by Martin and Greco. Good block up front by Martin and Dickin. It's a free ball. And a good block up front by the Warriors. Some good blocking going on. That one finally gets past, but a diving play by Nabasic keeps it alive. A diving play by Beers keeps it alive. Greco will send it over again. Team's starting to look exhausted. This volley's been going on. And Dickin finishes it off. Their attack went off the hands of the Warrior blockers and out of bounds. Timeout called by the Warriors. They're going to try and get things figured out as they find this match tied 18-18 in the second set. Cougars, if they can come away with the set victory, which they are 7 points away from, they will win the match 3-1. Warriors, on the other hand, they need to win this match. They need to win this set, to force a 5th set and go for the match win. So we are about 28 minutes from kickoff between Lakeland University and Concordia University Chicago football here at Concordia. I will be on that call as well as Carter Gledhill doing play-by-play. Looks like it'll be a fun homecoming football game between the Cougars and the Muskies of Lakeland. But we got a volleyball game here to finish first. About 10 seconds left in the timeout. Cougars have come out of it. They want to keep rolling. The momentum is in their favor. The Warriors are just breaking their huddle now with about 3 seconds left in the timeout. These two schools faced off earlier in men's soccer. Concordia came away with a 4-0 victory over the Warriors. Cougars looking to make it 2 for 2 against the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors today. But that does not help. Warriors attack out of play. Warriors retake the lead, 19-18. Emma Backey will come in to serve now for the Warriors. You see Cougars bench shouting, trying to get the energy up. Greco's hit dies into the net. It'll be 20-18 now in favor of the Warriors. And Troy Campbell calls a quick timeout. So another timeout called no more than 2 minutes after the last one. Warriors came out, liked what they must have done something right in the timeout as they take a 2-point lead now. They're 5 points away from claiming set 4 and tying the match up at 2 sets apiece. Cougars got some work to do if they want to win this 4th set and win the match. In this 4th set, the Cougars' hitting percentage has nosedived to negative .071, a huge drop-off from their 219 mark of the 3rd set. We see the Cougars come out of their timeout with about 30 seconds left. Look like Campbell just wanted to slow things down a little, get his team refocused as they don't want to go to a 5th set. It's kind of been a tale of two Cougars teams. Cougars set 1 and set 3 look dominant, winning both of those sets 25-15. Sets 2 and 4, though, have been different stories. 7 errors in set 2. They've got 8 here in set 4. As Backey continues to serve for the Warriors. The Warriors only have a .059 hitting percentage, but it's working for them as they now have a 3-point lead here in set 4. They're 4 away from claiming the set and tying the matchup at 1 apiece. Fernango, the setup to Dickin. Good block up front. Good play by Chloe Martin to keep things alive. Another good block up front. And this one turns out good for the Warriors. So the Warriors doing some good work up front. That was a combination of Jenna Sharon, Emily Sarles, and Amara Mathai. They won't get a chance to do anything on that play, though, as it goes out of play. It's now a 3-point lead, still in the Warriors' favor. Cougars looking to close in, though. See if they can come away with the set and the match victory. As Beers dribbles, get set to serve. And it's up. The basic. Looked like she's going to use her forearms on it. Last second, changed to her hands. Kind of tied her up. And her hit was not where she wanted it to. It died out very quickly. No Warriors able to get a play on it. Julia Beers now is set to serve again for the Cougars. Sharon, a huge hit. Nice play there by Henline to keep it alive. This time it'll be Greco. The Warriors will do their part. And that's Amara Mathai. We hear the Warrior faithful here in Geisman making their presence known, as their Warriors are just 2 points away from tying up the match that is set 2 sets apiece. Nice play there by Vernango. Had to get real low for it. Beers will free ball it over. As the Warriors, nice block up front. That's Perino and Greco. Perino having herself a very nice game. That should be her 5th assisted block. Leads the team. Next closest players are 2. That's Eve Dickin and Isabel Vernango. That took a weird bounce, died straight down off the Cougars' hands. We got set point here. Ali Goba can tie up the match here for the Warriors. Nice play by Stonich, kind of tied her up. She's able to get it up, though. And we're not done in set 4 just yet. Joy Greco getting it done for the Cougars. She'll go to the bench for a bit of a breather after that well-earned kill. Grace Haywood comes in to serve now. Cougars need to go on a 3-0 run to win this set and win the match. Warriors just need 1 point to force set 5. And the Cougars a little closer. That was Michaela Perino. And we got a timeout by the Warriors. And we'll talk things over. They were up 24-21. Needed just 1 point to win the set and tie up the match at 2 sets apiece. Now they find themselves only up 24-23. They still only need 1 point, but the Cougars are close behind them now. One more time, I'd like to thank the production crew working this game, making this broadcast possible. Once again, I'm Peter Borkowski on the call with you today. Ryan McGee is working as our spotter today. Sarah Ludwig is working our scoreboard and the music for the gymnasium. Kate Johnson is helping out with the production truck. And Wyatt McLaughlin helping out with the camera. We are led by our sports information director, CJ Selner. So we get set here. Grace Haywood. Cougars need 2 points to win the match. Warriors need 1 to force set 5. See what happens first. And we're tied here at 24. So, match point, set point. It is do or die for the Warriors. Cougars looking to come away with the win. They need just 1 more point. Grace Haywood's hit is over. They're able to get it going. And that'll be a Cougars victory. Alyssa Henline. Excuse me. It is still 25-24. I was mistaken there. They do take the lead though. Now we have match point here. Warriors need to tie it up. Haywood's serve is over. It's a great play earlier by Henline. She'll try it again. Goba, a beautiful play. Beers with one of her own. Haywood one more time. Nope. Warriors are going to get in front of that one. And we're tied at 25 now. So 25 points apiece. Sarl serve. Stonich laying out for that one. And they said it went off the Warriors before going out. We're at match point again, 26-25. Cougars making some last minute changes. Alex Clausen comes in to serve. Chloe Martin coming up to the front line to help out. Stonich, Haywood, Clausen, Martin, Henline, and Vernego. See if they could finish the job here while the Warriors look to stay alive. And they will. Alex Clausen couldn't get enough on that one. So it is now 26-26. This set going on about as long as possible. See the basic back to serve for the Warriors. Stonich's hit his way up, takes a play off the ceiling. They are able to play it off of. Henline, a nice play to keep things alive. That time it was Martin. Nice play there by Beers to keep things up. And a beautiful hit there. That was Jenna Sharon. So now we're at set point for the Warriors. A little bit of excitement here at the end of set 4 between the Warriors and the Cougars. It's over. And we're going to set 5. So, excitement at the end of set 4. The Warriors come away with it 28-26 in the end. Keep their match victory hopes alive. So the Warriors are looking for their 5th conference victory on the season. They earned one last night when they beat Rockford 3-0. They'll have a chance to get another today as they travel to play Illinois Institute of Tech at 5 o'clock. Meanwhile, the Cougars are looking for just their 2nd conference win. Their only conference win on the season came against the Rockford Regents here in Geisman on September 21st. They won that set 3-1. Lots of conference play as this 2021 season hits its home stretch and we make our way to the playoffs. We're going to take a slight break and be back for the winner-take-all set 5 of today's matchup between the Concordia University Chicago Cougars and the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. Set 5, do or die for both teams, winner take all. The Cougars had a chance there in set 4, couple match points, but the Warriors did their part, kept it close, kept it in, ended up winning set 4 28-26. Some extra plays required to finish it off. Now both teams, the slate is fresh at 0-0. As they look to take home a victory. Warriors, it'll be their 5th conference victory if they pull through. Cougars, it'll be their 2nd. We're just under 15 minutes away from kickoff at Concordia Stadium. The Lakeland University Muskies are taking on the Concordia University Cougars in some football action. Be sure to catch that game after this one wraps up. So we're here, set 5. Alex Clausen gets set to serve. Cougars looking to come away with a much-needed conference win. Their last conference win this season came against the Rockford Regents September 21st. Here in Geisman, nice play by Ali Goba. Nice play up front by the Cougar blockers. That was Renango and Martin. You see the ball zipping around the court this set. And we see the Cougars strike first. That was Isabel Vernango. She's having herself a nice game. 4 kills, 24 assists, 15 digs, and 2 block assists. Alex Clausen now to serve. And that was a little weird hit off the forearms of Goba. I believe that was Grace Fry, who then hit it down with her hand. So it'll be a service ace in Clausen's name. It's like her 3rd. And they're calling that one in. So it'll be a Warrior point. Score is now 2-1 in favor of the Cougars. Kylie Nabasik will go back to serve. She's got 2 service aces. She's got 3 service aces on the afternoon. But this one will be a service error, her 3rd of the afternoon as well. As the Cougars now build a 2-point lead back up that they quickly saw disappear a second ago. Cougars had a 0 hitting percentage in set 4. Obviously going to need to see that go up if they want to claim this match. Henline got a little hand on it. See both teams playing with some great energy. Maybe a little too much energy from Chavez there. She hits it out of bounds. Cougars build a 4-1 lead. They're looking to build up this lead even more as Isabel Vernango goes back to serve. They want to build as big a cushion as they can and don't let this match slip away that they had a chance to win in set 4 a couple times. And that'll be a point to the Cougars. The Warriors' attack did not get enough on it, and they're going to take a timeout, slow things down as they find themselves in a 4-point hole already here in set 5. We look at some of the set 4 stats. Both teams coming away with 9 errors, some sloppy play on both sides of the net. Neither team had a great hitting percentage as well. Warriors had a 106, while as I mentioned earlier, the Cougars were sitting at 0. Both teams had 3 service aces apiece, while the Warriors tripled up the Cougars' total blocks, 3 total to 1. So we're here set 5. Winner takes the match and adds another conference win under their belt. Say these two schools faced off earlier in some NAC men's soccer action. The Cougars came away from that game with a 4-0 victory, improved to 7-4-2 on the season, 4-2-2 in the conference. For the Cougars, Alex Paust gave a shutout. Excuse me, it was a combined shutout between both Cougars goalkeepers as the Warriors strike first out of the timeout to make it 5-2. Nick Paust, and Joseph Perez pitched a combined shutout for the Cougar soccer team. 4-0 over the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. We're here in Geisman, though. Set 5's getting interesting as the Warriors pull within 2. Cougars had a big 5-1 lead out of the gate. That's now to 5-3. Still Cougars' favor. But their lead quickly disappeared to now a 2-point lead. Henline gets set. Oh, and a great play by Nabasic. And she'll set up Sharon to finish things off. It's 5-4 Cougars. A 3-point run here out of the timeout for the Warriors as Rebecca Chavez gets set to serve once again. Julia Beers keeps it alive. Huge hit from Henline. Chavez keeps it alive. And that'll be Sharon. We're tied at 5 points apiece. Energy levels picking up here in Geisman from both the fans on our side of the court and the team's benches on the far side of the camera. Dickin tried to get her kill there. Martin finishes off. Dickin having a very nice game in those middle sets, 10 kills. She slowed down since. She had a huge second and third set, specifically the third. She's slowed down since. If she can get going, it's hard to believe that the Cougars can't come away with this win. It's Joy Greco, a little tip over. And they give it the point to the Cougars. Cougars earn the point there. They'll now be 7, serving 5. As Alyssa Henline goes back to serve now. She's got a team leading 11 kills and team leading 5 service aces. She won't get one there, though. That'll be a Warriors point. Backy now in to serve for the Warriors. Beers pops it up. Nice little tip over by Greco. Not enough, though. And a huge hit from Sharon. as we're tied at 7, excuse me. Tied at 7 now. Sharon, 25 kills on the match. I believe that'll be her 26, actually. She's having herself a heck of an afternoon. The next closest warrior has 7 kills, so Sharon doing some heavy lifting. Not heavy enough, though. Cougars get the point there. They're up 8-7 now. 58 total attempts from Jenna Sharon. Julie Beers gets set to serve. Oh, and Sharon almost had another one. Some nice plays by some Cougars. Keeps it up. Beers sets up Dickin. She can't finish the job, though. This will be back to Sharon. Dickin got a block. It's still alive. And it was in. The Cougars thought it was going out. It snuck in right before the out-of-bounds line. Sharon gets another kill under her name. I believe that's number 27. And she goes back to serve now. She's just having a fantastic game for the Warriors. A big reason we're here in set 5. As it's now 9-8 in favor of the Warriors. Their bench and their fans here in Geisman getting very energetic for their team. Recco goes up. She can't finish it, though. Goba, that'll send over. Dickens right there. That'll tie her for the team lead in kills at 11. She has led tonight in that category. She'll tie again here, though. Warriors were a little out of position. Dickens took full advantage of that. As Katie Stonage comes in now. Stonage, only 2 total attempts on the night. Warriors earn the point there. Stonage usually one of the team leaders. 2nd in kills. 3rd in kills per set. And 2nd in total attempts. She's been kind of quiet here tonight, though. Today. Did not have a great game last night. The Cougars are looking to rebound from last night's loss against MSOE. They now tied this 5th set at 10 points apiece. Both teams need 15 to win the match. Let's see who gets there first as Grace Haywood gets set to serve. Nice play there by Stonage. She hasn't been in a lot, but when she has made some great defensive plays. Can't make one there, though. She's a little frustrated with herself. I believe that was Carly Hoyer. As Troy Campbell taking a timeout for the Cougars. They find themselves down 11-10. We're just 2 minutes away from the Lakeland University versus Concordia University Chicago football game. Muskies taking on the Cougars here at Concordia Stadium. You can find that game here on the YouTube channel as you did this game. We still got a game here to finish, though, in Geisman. One more time, want to say thanks to our production team making this broadcast possible. Ryan McGee helping out spotting. Sarah Ludwig working the scoreboard and the music here in Geisman. Kate Johnson helping out on production. Wyatt McLaughlin working the camera. And, of course, I'm Peter Borkowski on the call today. We're led by our SID, CJ Selner, who is out at the football game right now as things are about to kick off there in just a minute. I will be on that call doing color along with Carter Gledhill doing play-by-play. Be sure to stick around for that game once we're done here in Geisman. Warriors up 11-10 over the Cougars. Winner take all, set 5. The Warriors will strike. Haywood stretched out for it, couldn't get enough control over the ball. It's now 12-10 in favor of the Warriors. Hayward, a nice Henline, a nice little tip over. It'll work, it'll get the job done. Cougars score, cut the deficit to 1. Michaela Perino, Julia Beers will go take a breather on the bench while Chloe Martin goes to the front line and Alex Clausen goes back to serve. Her serve is up and over. Warriors play it. Huge block up front. Warriors keep it alive though. Nice. And Vernango got caught up behind Martin, wasn't able to get to that ball. So Clausen and Perino are out. We got Beers, Haywood, and Stonich on the back line while Vernango, Henline, and Martin are on the front for the Cougars. Find themselves in a 2-point hole in this do-or-die 5th set for both squads. Nice play there by Haywood to keep things alive. She'll send it over. They're calling a double touch on the Warriors. So the Cougars pull back within 1. Katie Stonich comes out. Eve Dickin, who's got the hot hand for the Cougars, comes in. Isabel Vernango back to serve. Dickin's got a team, is tied for the team lead in his kills with 11. Tries to get another one there. Ali Goba makes sure that can happen. Nice play there by Julia Beers. Tuesday night, Beers hit 1,000 career digs. A huge part of this Cougars team for which she captains. Vernango sets up. Henline sends it over. Warriors able to adjust quickly, though. Beers keeps it alive. Vernango floats it over. That little trick play she likes. Warriors have to send it over to avoid the 4-touch rule. And Martin slams it home for the Cougars. We're tied at 13 apiece. Martin using her size to her advantage. The senior from Effingham, Illinois. Effingham High School. Goba's able to play the serve. Sharon, not enough for Grace Haywood, who knocks it out. That'll be a point towards the Warriors. They'll take the lead back, 14-13. So match point here for the Warriors. So they're sitting at 14. Henline, a huge hit. Warriors able to keep it alive, though. Sharon, a huge block for the Cougars. Eve Dickin. Chloe Martin up front. We see them hugging things out. We're tied at 14 now. Henline gets set to serve. We're tied at 14 points apiece. And that'll be a point. Cougars, match point. And Warriors are going to take a second to talk things over. So the Cougars close to victory. Still got to come out of this timeout and get things done against a hungry Warriors squad. Energy has been up all afternoon from the teams, their benches, and the fans here in Geisman Gymnasium. We're here in Geisman out on the football field at Concordia Stadium. We got some NAC football underway between the Cougars of CUC and the Lakeland University Muskies. That game just got kicked off. Looks like Lakeland has got the ball as there is no score left. No score yet because of the game just starting. Be sure to catch that game on CougarNet once we wrap up volleyball here in Geisman. I'll be on the call for that game doing color, along with Carter Gledhill doing play-by-play. We got a volleyball game to finish, though, folks, as Alyssa Henline goes back to serve. What could be the magic point for the Cougars? Lots of players on the bench for the Cougars got their hands on their knees as they're ready to explode if a victory comes their way. Sharon, we're tied at 15. This match is going on about as long as it could. We saw an extended set 4. We got an extended set 5 now. Nice play there by the Warriors. And the Warriors are now a point away from victory. Now the Cougars are going to talk things over. Take their time out as they went from looking at victory just a minute ago, now staring at defeat if they cannot earn this next point against the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. It's been a great game between these conference rivals, both of who would really like to pick up a conference win. The Cougars only have one on the season against the Rockford Regents. They won that set 3-1 on September 21st. Meanwhile, the Warriors are looking for their 5th conference win. They picked up one last night against Rockford as well, winning that game 3-0. Two good teams here today, playing their hearts out as we got match point here. Backy to serve now. It'll be over. Greco's able to play it. Vernango. Warriors keep it alive. Great play by Henline to keep things alive for the Cougars. Greco a little too much on that one. And they're still alive, the Cougars. Great play up front there. And it's out. We're tied at 16. The Cougars were a couple inches away from losing, but that up front presence of Dickin, Perino, and Greco kept things alive. I believe Isabel Vernango was up as well, as her, Grace, Alyssa Henline, and Julia Beers make up the back. And we're back to match point for the Warriors. We got a score update from the football game. Lakeland strikes first to make it 7-0. More on that in a second. And that'll be a Warriors victory. So, the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors come down here to Geisman Gymnasium on the campus of Concordia University of Chicago here on homecoming weekend. They were down 2-1 and clawed back in this game. Sets 4 and 5 required some extra play, and the Warriors are walking away with a win. Some really quick stat highlights as we got to get moving to the football game. Jenna Sharon had herself a heck of an afternoon, 27 kills. She led the whole game in that category. And Emily Sarles had a whopping 45 assists. So those two players making up the bulk of the Warriors' attack. On the Cougar side of the ball, Alyssa Henline led the team with 12 kills. Eve Dickin and Joy Greco were not too far behind with 11 each. Isabel Vernango had a nice game in the assist category, as she always does, with 26. Once again, like I said, from the football field, Lakeland versus Concordia is underway. Lakeland is up 7-0 on a Charltes rush for 8 yards. Charltes Nunnery, rush for 8 yards. Got a touchdown out of it. Extra point was good. Make sure to catch that game, which, as I stated, is underway here on CougarNet. I'll be on the call with that with Carter Gledhill. Thank you for watching today's presentation of some NAC Conference volleyball here in Geisman Gymnasium. This has been Peter Borkowski signing off. Everyone have a good afternoon and good night.